My name is Witty, yo, Witty. P. Diddy. Hey, all right, I'm going to teach you guys some few investing principles while I eat Sour Patch Kids head bites. Got these at grocery outlet. I got them for $1.99 when usually, well, $2 when they usually be $5. So, here we go. All right. So the first rule of investing, in my opinion, is to make sure that you spend less on consumable items like food, like this drink, like this candy. Spend as less as you can while still having, relatively good quality. Shop at grocery outlet, for example, a discount grocery store, or buy in bulk at Costco if there are things that you're gonna like. You can get frozen meat, for instance, by the pound, by the crate. That's always smart. So my philosophy is simple. The white P. Diddy philosophy of investing is spend as little as you can on things like this, like food, even though candy's not, it's not good for you. But food and drink. Try to find ways to not spend too much on that stuff. Still, discount grocery stores are the greatest. I love them. Grocery outlet has, even during inflationary times, has been a saving grace. So I love grocery outlet. In fact, it is a company that last time I checked, I think I have at least a share in grocery outlet. Anyway. But moving on. Let's put a poll out. Want to do a quick poll? Now, I do want to talk about investing primarily. I know that a lot of my videos have been about, am I Trump sexual? How sexually attracted am I to Donald Trump? Those sorts of videos. But this one, White P. Diddy wants to teach you how to invest properly. And I think a lot of people are trying to teach people how to be gamblers. I don't want you to be a gambler. There's a difference between a long-term investor and a gambler. Do you want to be a gambler and lose your money frequently like an idiot? I mean, unless you have a system that makes you money, then go for it. Then you're no longer a gambler. But if you have to rely on luck to win money, luck is not a strategy. I repeat, luck is not a goddamn fucking strategy. I'm gonna bitch slap this fucking camera. Fuck you. All right. Look, I'm White P. Diddy. I gotta act the role. I'm pissed. I'm gonna eat some Sour Patch real quick. These make me so horny. These are like Viagra. All right, let me start a poll real quick. Woody. Oh, dude, we got some comments. Hold on. Tim Smith says, I Googled Trump Buffett looking for a food review, but this stream came up. Berry Nerds Gummy Clusters is the Trump Vance of candies. Tech Edelm says, Zup. Oh, look, another Biden-Harris streamer posing as a Trumper. Says Strody McBurger. Eli says, a bunch of emoji faces. Tristan Harris says, can I get a shout out? Tristan, you get a shout out. You know what the shout out is? You fucking gay. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. JK. Thank you, Tristan, though, for actually for participating. Anybody who participates in the live chat, I honestly want to thank you all specifically. One moment. One moment. All right, so I figure let's get a poll going. I love doing polls. So, who is a better investor? Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, P. Diddy, Nancy Pelosi. Hell yeah. Yeah, Tristan Harris, you get a shout out, brother. Hell yeah. The biggest shout out of all time. Make America sexy again. Oh, hold on. You gotta check something. Oh, what was it? Got black cherry, boiling bottle co, baby. Hell yeah. All right, let's continue on. So, when it comes to investing, my philosophy is pretty simple. I like to spread out my risk by investing my money into several different asset classes, several different types of asset classes per se. And yeah, it's just really how I invest. It's probably the simplest way, at least in my opinion, to invest. I think it's the best way. It's the best. It's the greatest of all time. But yeah, when it comes down to it, investing is a very simple practice as long as you're going in to buy but never sell. My goal the entire time of my investing career has been to spread my risk out. I actually do like to borrow money through. I don't recommend this for everybody, but I do use a little bit of margin from time to time. I don't think you should use a lot of margin. I think it's a little too risky. I think it's good to use your own money, but it is also good to use a little bit of margin too. It's not financial advice, but that's just my personal experience. But I remain diversified is the key. And as long as your portfolio is heavily diversified in several different assets within an asset class, and as long as you're in other asset classes besides one, for instance, I'm heavily in stocks, but I'm also pretty decently in bonds, shockingly enough. I'm in commodities. I just try to make sure that I'm in every single asset class that I can be exposed to. And that includes whether it's like real estate, whether it's gold, silver, like even oil. Even oil, I try to get exposure to, and there's some ETFs that kind of give you that exposure. But the goal is to be exposed to as many different assets as you can. I really love stocks, though. I think the thing is people underestimate the power of a good stock portfolio, especially if you're heavily diversified. And like I said, ETFs allow you to expand your portfolio into other asset classes. So you don't have to be restricted These days, you can, like I said, ETFs allow you to be exposed to different asset classes without having to be constrained to just stocks. It's pretty nice. Anakin Skywalker says, hee hee. What's up, dude? Hee hee. But yeah, my overall philosophy, though, like I said, remains very simple. Invest, 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 continue to invest. And I don't mean buy something and then sell it a week later. That's not investing, that's called trading. And there's nothing wrong with trading, by the way. This is where I get into that 15 to 20% of your portfolio can be swing tradable. And what do I mean by that? It means that you go into buying 15 to 20% of your portfolio as a swing trade play. Currently, about roughly 15%, almost 15% of my portfolio is exposed to the BITI, the Biddy. Now, I got into Bitcoin pretty early, so it gives me the ability to bet against it. As I never sold my Bitcoin, I don't know if I ever will, but I can use Bitcoin, the gains that I've gotten from Bitcoin, as a savior against any potential losses that I would get. Well, I should say unrealized losses from owning the Biddy. The BITI allows me to profit from the downfall of Bitcoin in price. And when Bitcoin goes up on a bull run, I'm always putting money into the Biddy because the Biddy allows me that direct exposure. So it's pretty sexy. Oh. Tristan said, he to the he. Tim Smith says, I'm drinking a cherry bubbly water. Calories are gay. What a beast, dude. Tristan Harris says, is Diddy a Rizzler? Is he rizzing? I don't know. Riz that meat, dude. Tristan Harris says, oh, wait, hold on. Is Diddy a Rizzler? Yeah. Tristan Harris, yes. That's what Skywalker says. Trump 2024. Don't forget to vote, people. We cannot allow our country to turn into. Yeah, we don't want our country to turn communist. I think Donald Trump is our last hope against liberal bullshit communist crap. Anyway, Tim Smith says P Biddy is greater than P Diddy. It's a damn good analysis, my man. Hell yeah. Tristan says, is Diddy a Rizzler? Anakin Skywalker says, Diddy is my dad. Holy shit, bombshell. Let's see how the poll's looking. Well, we got 7 votes. Who is a better investor? Donald Trump, Warren Buffett. So Donald Trump is at 43%. Warren Buffett's at 0%, by the way. P. Diddy at 43%. He's deadlocked with Trump. And then Nasty Pelosi is at 14%. Hell yeah. I'm rizzing. Diddy! My name is Witty. P. Diddy. White P. Diddy. They call me White P. Diddy because they know that I am gritty and I want these sour bitch kids in my witty. Yeah, you want to see this shit? All right. We got 8 votes, people. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Can you guys subscribe for me, please? Tristan says, I sub if you scream Diddy monster. You want me to? Let me subscribe Diddy monster. Diddy monster! Oh my god! Diddy! Diddy! Diddy monster. Diddy! Diddy, 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 Diddy. Anyway, Michelle Ecker says hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen Michelle on here. Greetings, Michelle. Greetings and salutations. Let's see. Tristan says yes. Anakin Skywalker says louder. Diddy monster. I don't want to be too loud right now. I don't want to be too loud, but Diddy monster. Hell yeah. I'm not going to be a simp. Tim Smith says just the facts. Kamala can't vote. I looked it up in a zoology text. Anakin Skywalker says, yeah, do it. Tish says, I'm subscribed. Thank you, Tish. I appreciate you. Worth sub. Tim Smith says, Tish the fish. Are you still a party animal? And then Anakin says, did I see you at the Diddy party? Adam Kime says, what's up, brah? Trump 2024. Anyway, I'm not going to make this too long of a live. I'm going to try to get some sleep tonight. I'm just tired. I've been having trouble sleeping. It's really the truth. But yeah, I kind of wanted to just kind of go over a little more investing principles with all you guys and kind of, get you all on the right path. I think that I owe it to y'all. Tristan is asking, is Trump Diddy king? Maybe. I am Trump sexual. Well, I know our time is fading, and I know you're here to save me. I've been patiently waiting. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I know our love is fading. Anakin Skywalker says, are you gay for Trump? It's a loaded question. Short answer is yes. The long answer is yes. I love Trump, man, dude. Trump 2024, baby. Woo! I'm Trump 2024 all the way, man. Now it's an exciting time to be a Trump voter. Um, Nick B, your comments are creepy as shit, dude. I'm sorry that happened though. It sucked. It sucks, man. But yeah, it sucks, man. Well, I'm gonna just upload a few videos real quick while I'm talking to you guys. Uploading some Trump edits, some. But yeah, while I'm uploading some videos, I'll just kind of talk about some more investing philosophy. So the thing that I like about Trump is when I was looking at some of his investing styles, he's very spread out. In fact, oddly enough, he has a very John D. Rockefeller approach to investing. He seems to be invested in things that'll constantly give him some sort of income, like bonds, ETFs, which are, ETF stocks, you name it, anything. And anything that will give him some sort of income just from holding it. And it's smart of Trump. Trump is a long-term investor, just like Buffett, oddly enough. They don't have the same investing style. Well, they do and they don't. I actually, surprisingly, I think Trump actually might be more spread. Trump's risk might be more spread out than Buffett's. So the goal is to maintain wealth is really the key, and you can maintain wealth by being as extremely diversified as you can into different asset classes and try to expose yourself to every single asset of every single asset class. Um, I think it's kind of where it gets interesting, it gets fun. Um, it's pretty sexy. Give me one moment though. One moment. One moment. But anyway, so with investing overall, my investing philosophy is super simple. Spread out your risk. Get exposed to everything you possibly can. I'm always adding new ETFs to my portfolio. By the way, there's so many good ETFs that are by reputable fiduciaries, which is awesome. You got Vanguard. I love Vanguard ETFs. They're my favorite. I know that deep down they're the most reputable of them all, and they have a lot of strict rules they have to follow. So, as a fiduciary, so I'm a huge Vanguard guy. I love the Schwab ETFs as well. I think the Schwab ETFs don't get enough love, and none of these, by the way, none of these financial instruments I'm not recommending any of them. I'm just saying these are my personal favorites that I like. I can never really truly endorse anything, but I could definitely tell you like what my opinion is, what my personal preferences are. Um, and I think you should always talk to a financial consultant or a financial advisor before ever considering, any of what I'm saying. Give me 1 second, folks. Mm. Mm. Anakin says, "Do you like sand by chance? Diddy's better. Are you a billionaire?" I am not a billionaire, but I do get income from all my investment. Well, not all, most of them. Most of them give me some sort of kickback, whether it's a dividend, you name it. And I love these kickbacks; they're nice. I love bonds. Bonds are pretty particularly good. The reason I invest is because all the investments that I have usually have really good dividend growth over time. Like the dividends get more, the payouts get better and better over time. Stocks are great when it comes to growing wealth and also maintaining wealth. Being diversified in stocks, preferably. That's what I like to do. Um, I love having multiple ETFs, even if they're like similar in how they weight. And when I say weight and when I say weighting, and I say similar, ETFs have different types of weighting scales and how they, how much of whatever company do they want to have in there, that sort of thing. So funds are great because they hold a lot of different companies. And these funds will, and I'm not explaining this very well, but the funds, the ETFs, the exchange traded funds that you can get off your brokerage accounts like Robinhood or Schwab, you can get just about any fucking ETF really, and not all ETFs are created equal, by the way. So you do have to be a little bit selective. But I get just about one of every single ETF that I like, and I just keep collecting more and more and more. The reason I do this is because a lot of ETFs pay dividends on certain days of each quarter. So in a lot of ways, I'm going to get a dividend every day. The hard truth is I get a dividend payout every single day. Even if it's small, it's really nice. Sometimes it's small, sometimes it's big, but I get a lot of payouts, is what I'm trying to say. And it's really handy. I get basically a good amount of dividends every week, which is awesome. And a lot of my stocks pay quarterly, whether it's an ETF or just an individual stock. So it's the way to do it, man. Chicken or beef stock, both. Um, Nick B, I don't give stock advice, but I do give my opinion, and I don't give any recommendations. You should always talk to a financial advisor, obviously, but I could be an educator. So the goal is to educate. Um, and all I can really do is pull from my personal experiences and describe them to you. So my personal experience is, I think whenever somebody's starting out, one thing I'll tell you what I wish I did when I was starting investing. I wish I had started buying ETFs very early. When I say ETFs, of course, I mean exchange traded funds. I wish I would have got in early in exchange traded funds and then would have built my portfolio from there. Instead, I had a rocky start because I was treating it kind of like gambling a little bit. This is when I really, really first started. And I realized a lot of things. I was like, dude, I'm thinking like a gambler. I don't want to be a gambler. So I started studying long term investors. And I got a real education from it, a real good education. And you know, it's funny. The less glamorous portfolios, the less glamorous investing styles tend to be the most effective. And you'd think that all the fancy trading, somebody would outsmart the system. Truth is, not many do. Now, you can add a little bit of spice to your portfolio by swing trading 15% of it, choosing what you want to swing trade and swing trading it, and then just letting the rest of it do its thing. But, you know, overall, like I bet against Bitcoin, it's about the closest thing I have to a real trading in my portfolio. And I use a ETF that allows me to profit off of the downfall of Bitcoin's price. So, BITI, baby. So I don't know. I like to bet against Ponzi schemes for sure. Tish says, "Wise man." Nick B was making a joke about chicken or beef stock. I've been trading for years and done decently. Yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, if you're getting profits, that's fine. If you're beating the market, if you're beating the market, that's even better. I say kudos to you, man. As I always say, the goal is to get a profit of some kind. If you're trading, like I said, 15% of my portfolio is swing trading. It's not day trading. I don't believe in day trading. I think it's stupid. Swing trading's fun. I like to buy low on the BITI, the BITI ETF, and I sell high on it. Of course, the only reason I buy low is because if Bitcoin goes on a bull run, I'm more apt to bet against Bitcoin because I know it'll crash a lot sooner rather than later. So that's my belief on it. Granite says, "Bro, I keep missing the Chili Max streams. I'm sorry to disappoint you, my brother." But yeah, you gotta pay more attention to the Chili Max streams, bro. You're missing out, brother. You're missing out. I'm gonna make you scream and shout. You want to touch my dong when it's in a juicy man thong. In a juicy, juicy man thong. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. P. Diddy is so awesome. P. Diddy never ends. If you wanna hang out with P. Diddy, you have got to get taking his to his ear. But that's the way it is. You think about that, now you know how I feel. Say you can handle my love, are you for real? Now don't go wasting my precious time. If you really love me, then I'll say goodbye. Oh, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I want a little bit of Diddy, baby oil. If you want to hang out with Diddy, you gotta take 700 dildos. Take 'em in the butthole. Expansion never ends. If you want Diddy's butthole, you have got to give. I don't mean to be so Trump sexual. I don't mean to be so Trump sexual. I don't wanna be so Trump sexual. I don't need to feel so Trump sexual. Cause I'm so Trump sexual, and you know what I mean. All I really know is I want this green. So Trump sexual, oh yeah, you gotta know. Donald Trump is my boy. You better go, 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 go. Cause I want P Diddy. I want you to call me witty. P Diddy, you better stay away from my butt. Oh no, you gotta stay away from the shit. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, get away from my butthole. Get away from my butthole. Get away. It's too tight for you. You don't need it. You don't want it. Get away from my ass. 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 Yeah. No, yeah. All right. Okay. Sorry about that, you guys. I had to. I was uploading a few videos, some short videos. So what I really want to talk about. Let's just get back to the comment section here. They call me witty. P Diddy. Make the adjustment says I like the leverage of investing. You just buy a bunch of random stocks and then don't look at them for a couple weeks. Yeah, I never really I do take a look at my overall portfolio, like how it's doing, but I never take a real look at how each individual stock is performing. Now, before I buy a stock, I do like to see how well that company's ran that does matter to me, because I'm really looking for long-term investments more than anything. Even if, as a long-term investment, they turn out to be kind of like mediocre. They've got good cash flow, but they don't really grow that much. They grow a little bit, but they grow enough where it's like, okay, that's nice. Um, as long as they have cash flow and as long as they're able to pay a dividend, that's really all I look for. Um, and are they managed well? I really do love real estate, and real estate investment trusts though are my favorite investment vessel, mainly because there's just a lot of promise in that, because these are companies that real estate investment trusts are basically companies that own a bunch of real estate, lease out all that real estate. Sure, they have to do a lot of, they have to manage it and stuff and all that. There's fees obviously involved that are caked in, but when you own a company that owns all that real estate and they're collecting rent, you're the owner of that company. That company that owns all that real estate, and honestly, rents only increase over time, usually. Um, so you're always going to get dividend growth with every single real estate investment trust that you have. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation. It's one of the reasons why I'm such a heavy real estate investment trust guy, because of the increases in dividends that you get over time. Hell, even every quarter most of the time. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of, like, for instance, Realty Income is one of my favorite ones. They own like, I think now they own up like, I don't know, 16,000 or something different pieces of commercial real estate, and it's a very diverse selection of commercial real estate, and they lease it out to big companies, small companies, whether it's like Dollar General. They lease out some of their buildings to like Walmart, 7-Eleven, for example, you name it. And they have like a 98.5% occupancy rate. So that means only 1.5% of their buildings are unoccupied and not being leased, and that's okay, because that means you probably work on them, make them a little bit better. But that's a high occupancy rate for any company that owns real estate. So real estate investment trusts really are the best. Um, I think that they don't get enough love, and I think that they're probably the most underappreciated and underrepresented asset in the stock market, because they're not very glamorous. And they're not glamorous at all. They're not going to 10x in stock price by any means, unless you get one that's really expanding rapidly. That can happen, but you know what I mean? Like, it's good shit either way. I'll give you guys an example, actually, of one of the REITs that I own that I particularly love. It's called Vichy Properties. It's VICI. I'm not endorsing this. I just love this REIT a lot. They own a lot of gambling properties, which is dope. And all these properties they own, they're all like, they're basically casinos that are leasing out this building to have casinos in it. So it's like they're always going to have guaranteed money, because there's always going to be gamblers. Casinos do really well in almost, well, I wouldn't say really, really well, but most of the time, casinos do well in general. But during times of poverty, during Great Depression style times, people are gambling at the casino a lot in hopes of hitting the lottery because they're so desperate. Because I do believe that there is a recession that can happen here pretty soon, I get into real estate investment trusts because I firmly believe that they have the cash flows that I'll need during rough times. I also believe that a lot of the REITs that I have, like VC properties, are going to grow pretty exponentially. I wouldn't say exponentially. Hold on, I take that back. But grow at a pretty rapid rate, and also their cash flows are going to increase too. So it's a win-win situation, like I always say, and I'm happy about it. Oh shit. So Granite says, "What is the actual name of that awful diddled by Diddy song you're always listening to?" So that's actually an AI generated song that my brother created, and he sent it to me, and he told me to play it on the show. It's like, "Who's ready to get diddled by Diddy? LeBron's ready to get..." Stuff like that. It's a terrible song, but my brother, what he did was he wrote the lyrics for it, and then he put the lyrics into an AI song generator that he has called Donna AI. I have it as well. It's fucking tight. And then he just he made the song. It was cool. I'm thinking about making a whole bunch of stupid songs myself and just kind of rolling with it, and then just having really inappropriate songs for the show that I could play at any time. It's just like background music and shit. Granite says posted on your channel. I think I might have already. Maybe I haven't. I don't think I've actually officially posted it, but I did. I did download the MP3, which is tight. I got to play it one of these times and somehow figure it out. But Tim Smith says I have Vichy and an ETF. Yes, I think I know which ETF you're talking about. It's that probably. I think it's that ETF, that Canadian ETF that you have. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, no, Vichy is an incredible one. I love the fact that it owns a whole bunch of properties that hold gambling facilities, basically, for people to gamble. Because honestly, the casinos will always pay their rent because there's always going to be some sucker who thinks that they could beat the house, or just some sucker who wants to waste their money at the casino. And it's a good cash flowing business, sadly enough. I wish less people were gamblers, but honestly, gambling has gotten more out of control with sports betting. People are sports betting way more than they used to. I mean, that's good. As long as everybody's throwing their money away into a black hole of sports gambling, that's fine. But while people are gambling, I'm long-term investing. And yeah, is it boring? Sure, but I'm fine with it. Tish says, this is entertaining watching your videos. It's fun. It's like watching The Office. Oh, don't say. This is an unpopular opinion, but I was never that big of a fan of the TV show The Office. I thought it was okay. My generation seems to be obsessed with that show. And, you know, there's a couple good episodes, a couple good clips I've seen, but honestly, that show... Not a fan. Not the biggest. I think it's an okay show. I'm not going to totally hate on it, but it's just like my generation has made it seem like it's the greatest sitcom of all time. It's not. Seinfeld is. Well, Always Sunny in Philadelphia is the greatest, then Seinfeld. Curb Your Enthusiasm's got to go up there too. Actually, Curb Your Enthusiasm might be better. Let's see. Granite says post on our channel. Yeah, I'll post the Diddle by Diddy somehow. I'll figure it out. Tish Lay says The Office was hilarious. Yet it's a good show. It's a good show. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's definitely my generation has made it seem like a funnier show than it was. It was funny, but it's not like, I don't know. There's something about Seinfeld and Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and maybe I just lack the type of sense of humor that's required to appreciate a show like The Office. You know, I think that's just maybe I just lack something. But you know, you got it. But yeah, no, thanks for the compliment, though. I mean, I really do appreciate it. You know, I do try to make this show as organic as possible. One thing I've been trying to figure out is, you know, definitely trying to find ways to improve the show. That's for sure. It hasn't been the easiest. Scrody McBooger says this man is a Harris voter posing as a Trumpster. You caught me. Kamala makes you holler. Kamala is my daughter. Kamala, I'm voting for you, but I'm voting for Donald Trump. Oh, I'm voting for Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. No, no. I want Harris to get with Willie Brown. She's the inflation sensation. Oh, Biden. Oh, Biden. Do you know what that's worth? Ooh, inflation is hell on earth. If it ain't grocery prices, what comes first? Let's make inflation a place on earth. Ooh, inflation is a place on earth. Let's give all our money to the Ukraine. I'm insane for the Ukraine. I'm a real man, and I vote for Harris. Oh, dude, Trump for prison. Fuck you, dude. Trump's the man, dude. You know what? I hope Trump gets elected, and I hope you guys try to throw him in jail, and he's going to pardon himself, and he's going to give you all a big middle finger for trying to throw him in jail for no reason. Granite says, let's send Michael to negotiate peace deals. That's not a good idea. I mean, maybe my bad singing will unite them in trying to throw me out of the building. But, yeah. I can kill boners and I can enhance peace. Looks like I'm going to call. Hold on. Reconnecting. All right, we're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Here we go. So that was my boy. We're live. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Here we go. So that was my boy. That was my boy Antoine. Oh. Trump for Pampers, shitting himself and all that. My friend, so this person says, my friend, please get a McJob and find a pretty lady to spend time with. Okay, first off, I already got a job. I already got a wonderful woman that I spend time with. But I also got a job to do here. So this is fun. I like to get intimate with my YouTube audience. Now, you guys probably saw me sucking on this bottle really hard. Don't judge me by how I drink my soda. It's empty now. Granite says, Michael, are you gay? I'm not gay, surprisingly. I seem pretty gay. But granted, are you gay? If you're gay, that's okay. There ain't no judgments here. And by the way, this is for me. Look, the only thing I'll judge you on is if you think inflation's a good thing, then I'll judge you. But I will never judge you by you know by you being you. So don't feel bad. But Tish says President Trump 2024 MAGA. But yeah, no, like I said, when it comes down to it, I don't like to judge anybody for their sexual preferences. Granite says might just be repressed feelings, Michael. I know you love Spock. Everybody wants to suck on my Spock. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably start hitting the hay here, you guys. I'm a little tired, but okay. Before I go, does anybody have any last things they want to put in the chat? Well, first we got to end. Let's end the poll. So first, before we end the poll, we only had 16 votes. That's not good. Come on, you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, though. The more subscribers, the better. We definitely want to get the subscriber count up as high as it can go. All right, then. I think Granite says, "Show that fridge, baby." Not today. Not today. I'm a little too tired. One of these times, I'll show the fridge again. I did show the fridge, but I think the time I showed the fridge, I don't know if you were actually available for that. So that's a sad day. Nick B says, "Wow." Granite says, "Good night, Michael. Stay safe, and I hope you're doing good." Hey, back at you, Granite. I really hope you're doing well too. But let's end the poll real quick. We only had 16 votes for the poll. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, though. More subscribers, the better. It makes me wetter. Makes me better. But the poll question is, who is a better investor? Donald Trump got 50% of your votes. 12% of your votes went to Warren Buffett. 19% went to P. Diddy. 19% went to Nasty Pelosi. So the clear winner is Donald Trump as the best. Second place is actually a tie between Diddy and Pelosi. I guess the only way to break the tie, before we end the poll officially, can we get one more vote for this poll? One more vote may very well break this tiebreaker. We're in a deadlock tie for second place between P. Diddy and Nasty Pelosi. Can we get one more vote, please, to see if we can get rid of this tie? My name is Whitty. P. Diddy. Whitty. Come on, man. I need one more goddamn vote on this poll. What the fuck? All right, you know what? I'm just going to end the poll. Fuck it. All right, guys. I am out, though. Actually, yep. Officially, yep. Anyway, I'm out. Thank you guys for taking the time to view. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We need more simps. We need more simp subscribers is really the key. So, yeah. They call me witty. P. Diddy. All right, catch y'all later. Bye.